You also have different scenarios like forest, meteor. Let's try forest. Oh, that's so cool. Look at this. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be checking out and reviewing the LinKind solar lights. Now these things are waterproof, solar, they're wireless. You can connect them with your phone and you can change colors, all kinds of stuff. So like the new generation of basically smart lights. We're going to test this out today, see pretty much everything they can do. I'm probably going to be using them as more of like accentuating some of my plants and stuff and maybe pathways. I'm going to unbox this really quick. We're going to set them up, let them charge outside where we want, and then give them the full rundown and see how they work. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I got 2 sets of 8. So here we go. Let's just see what we get here. So we have a bunch of stakes with clamps, adjustable positioning clamps, and screw nuts. And then we have a few packages of screws, I guess if you wanted to mount them on a wall or sheetrock or something. And here's the actual lights. So these are fully waterproof, and check out that solar panel. So pretty large solar panel. You're gonna get a lot of solar sunlight there. A little sticker here, make sure you charge the lights under direct sunlight for 48 hours before first use. Wow, interesting. Just have these little warnings on them. So definitely wanna put them where they're supposed to be and make sure they're fully charged. I'm seeing a lot of little mini LEDs in there, and that's probably all the different colors and stuff. So pretty awesome. There's the power. So before you power these on, I'd recommend placing them, letting them charge for, it says 48 hours. So it looks like the same thing on the top and the bottom. They're just stacked. We have a little instruction manual here. Looks like we're just going to be connecting it wirelessly to our phone. Let's just go ahead and set this one up real quick. I'll just show you how these go together. So there's our plastic stake. I'd be careful if you're trying to put this into hard ground. And this looks like it's kind of a universal mount. That's the part where you would screw into a wall or something. And this will just slide right over this. So, and that sticks on there nice and solid. Let's see if we can take it off. Yeah, it has a receiving end, kind of a ratcheting receiving end. And we just want to slide that in there and then put our screw in. There we go, ready for placement. So I'm going to put these around the house and let them charge up, and we'll see what they can do. Okay guys, so all of my lights are placed. It's just the evening time now. I want to prep them all and get them connected to the app. I set them up, let them charge in the sun, and then a full day today. So basically a day and a half of full sun. So these things in my mind should be fully charged, no problem. We're going to search for the AiDot app, install this one right here, which it tells me to install. And then I think you have to make an account and log in to have this kind of Wi-Fi control. While that's downloading, let's just see if we power it up without having any app connected. There we go. When you first turn it on, it's doing kind of like this multicolor binding sequence. So I think I do want to connect each of them. Might as well to take advantage to change the colors and stuff. So since I don't have an account yet, at the bottom I'm going to go create account, and it looks like it just knows your area, and then email, password, re-enter password, and it signs you up. Okay, cool. So they just send you an email, and then you just have the passcode you have to verify. And let's go ahead and add a device. It looks like this thing went off. So if it does, let's see. So it's not really searching anymore. Oh, you can change the color. That's cool. So if you just wanted a static color, guys, you can just keep pressing the power button until it goes off. So I'm going to click and hold, see if we can get back in that binding mode. There we go. And then we're going to add a device while it's in that searching mode. Light control. All right, there we go. So I just had to allow it to use my Bluetooth, and here we go. It found it. So I'm going to connect, hit check, do the process here. And remember, this is just going to be through Bluetooth. Now we're in a red, and it's turning off. Cool. So there we go. SL5C solar spotlight number 1 is connected. Let's just go ahead and hit power. Hit done here. Cool. So right now it's in its red color. Let's slide the scale. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just sliding it. We can have like more of a white light and then more of a yellow light. Presets to just hit these buttons here. We just hit the color modes and we can just slide this thing with our finger. That's pretty neat. And just go to whatever we want. Green, blues, reds. Pretty neat looking. I'm liking it. Before I hit the other lights, guys, I did notice, I'm just going to press on the settings here. It does look like it does have another firmware. So you can upgrade your firmware through here as well. So, of course, I want to probably do this to each light. Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, so that actually took less than half of the time it estimated. Firmware is complete. Okay. So I'm going to be doing that to each light as I link them and set them up. By that time, it'll probably be dark. What I am finding is once you link one and you're in the app, it will automatically notify you of the next one. You can just check mark it there and then add the new one. So that's convenient. You don't have to keep searching for each one. It just automatically pops up. It is saying living room right now, so you can change all the specs on naming them and everything, which I'll do in a little while. But right now I just want to get all these upgraded. This is interesting. As I've been going around and linking them up, I guess it just got dark enough to turn them on automatically and they're all turning red. Are they all linked together? Let's see if they all turn off if I do this. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. I can't believe they're reaching that far. So did you see that? All lights I can just turn on and boom, boom, boom. I may want to keep them a different actually color than my regular driveway lights. I kind of like that alternate color. Let's see, I don't know if you guys can see them up there because it's still not perfectly dark, but let me try to turn them all off. And this will be surprising if they can link up from that distance. Boom. They all turn off. That's great. Okay, that's promising. Let me finish updating the rest of them. Okay, guys. All lights set up, all 16 of them. This is kind of the front of the house as we drive in. I've got 8 lights right here visible. Here's the app here, and it's showing all of them lit up and connected. So that's great. I had a feeling that they might have trouble connecting this far apart, but they're all online, linked together, which is great. So let's give it a try here. Let's turn all lights off. So we'll just hit the all lights button here and watch the lights. Pressing now. Isn't that great? So everything wireless, all independent, solar, and you can control them all right here. Let's turn them back on. Boom. A nice slow tone boot up on the lights. That is super awesome. Say I just want to have like a seasonal type of lighting. Let's click all lights here, and then we can adjust from our whites to our colors. You also have different scenarios like forest, meteor. Let's try forest. Oh, that's so cool. Look at this. So all the lights are now green. I love that how you can just choose all these presets. Lightning. Let's try lightning. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. So once in a while they're flashing. Isn't that neat? Wow, that's really cool, man. I want to just try a couple more. This Aurora one right here looks kind of neat. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. Like the Aurora Borealis lights, right? Oh, that's neat. Cool. So we have a whole crap load of settings. I'm going to walk up the driveway here and see if I know there was one that didn't show it was linked. I'm just going to walk up the driveway and see if the other 8 up here are working correctly. Let's try a Valentine's Day. Cool. So as you can see, my normal lights here, they're just going to look regular. But check out all the other ones. They're all pink. And I'm really stoked that they are lighting up. Valentine's Day is kind of switching between light and dark. Red. Oh, they all seem to be working. That's awesome. Very satisfied. And of course you can assign zones for certain lights. So if you wanted a section of them to be a certain theme and then another section to be another certain theme, you could do that. Okay, I wanted to try some of these themes here for holidays. So here's Christmas. I'm just going to face the aspens here. Let's try Christmas real quick. Boom. So Christmas, oh neat. So they're going to turn green, red, and white and just kind of slowly pulse. That's really neat, man. Wow. Look how it lights up those aspens, and the aspens don't even have any leaves on them yet. This is just springtime coming up here. So that's going to be really neat. Let's try Halloween. Boom. Hitting it. And so we should be flashing probably between orange, kind of an orange, but not a very bright orange. You can see this one shining into the yucca plant. That's just kind of like a solid on orange. Let's try some fireworks here. Hitting fireworks. Just hit the fireworks. Let's see what happens here. Get all these in view. That just seems like they're cycling through. Here's a good view of them. So anyway, guys, pretty neat. Lots of different things you can do. Oh, there's a twinkle here. I kind of wanted to see something like that. So let's try the twinkle. Let's see what happens. Whoa. That's neat. Look at that pulse. It's just pulsing through pretty much everything. Kind of neat. So you have a party. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think in the comments. This is pretty incredible. This is the first type of smart light I've had at my house. They look high quality. They look pretty bright. I mean, you can see how it's lighting up that tree. And the moon is out in full effect. I don't know if you can see the moon up there, but it's a full bright moon. And these things are still looking great. Really satisfied so far. I'll let you guys know if there are any issues with them, but it looked like we worked everything out, fully updated, and all working perfectly. If you didn't want to check these out yourself, guys, go ahead and check down below, down in the description down there. And I'll have the link to these lights there. I also have a discount code and a sale going on for you. If you use my code, you'll get a percentage off. I'm looking forward to turning these on for Christmas and stuff. We do have summer coming up, so I think I'm going to leave them on summer. Right there, boom. A nice cool blue. Let's see what they do. Are they going to pulse? Oh. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.